Welcome back, Barbecue Crasher subscribers. In this video, we're going to take an ordinary log and we're going to convert it into a rocket stove by drilling 2 holes into it. We're going to do an open cook burn right on the lake. You know, we're under a shelter-in-place order, but that's not going to stop us from enjoying the great outdoors and cooking out in nature. We even had the ability to share a meal with the neighbors, so come follow the adventure. Let there be smoke. Alright, it's time to clean out that freezer now that we have the COVID lockdown here. So we found some Hun from 2019 and some pheasant, some game birds that will pair up very nicely for an open burn cook right here at the lake. Very simple. We just took a quick mess kit that we packed up, and we took a log that actually a maple tree log, chopped it with the chainsaw, drilled 2 holes, one going down, one intersecting at the base. It creates an air chamber such as a rocket stove, and put some screws on top to hold the cookware. So this is what we packed. We had our BSA mess kit, some everything seasoning salt, some Old Bay seasoning, and some canola oil put into an old soy bottle. That's our setup right there. It's the rocket stove made out of a log. We're going to drop in some Weber paraffin fire starter right down the top, some wood chips from the drilling process. Now when you make this, you could drill it out with an 1 7/8 to 2 inch arbor bit. We're also throwing in some paraffin fire starter in the bottom. It's very important to start this from the bottom because that bottom hole is how we're going to be feeding the whole system with some twigs. So I took a butane lighter. Can't really see the flame with the sun, but it's on. Trust me. Watch how fast. Boom. It's lit up. I'm going to drop the wax paraffin in there. See it start to burn. Now I'm going to take this log. I'm going to tap it a few times because I want to get that fire starter really way inside that log so it starts burning up and creating a natural draft through that chimney. And yes, it will burn from the inside out. That's one of the cool things about making a log stove. But we also want to feed it a little bit from the top, and we're also going to feed it from the bottom. Now's the time we're going to go get some twigs, and it's actually a very hot burning flame. It's not that much smoke. Very hard to see the fire because it's got full combustion, full draft. And now we're feeding it in with some extra fuel with some sticks. I'm going to take the BSA mess kit, throw it right on top of those screws there. Now you could also use rocks or other types of logs or twigs if you had to keep your pan off that log. But we happen to use screws because it was the easiest thing to do. We're going to add some oil of your choice. In this case, it's canola. And here's the cool thing. We brought down some flour mixed with baking powder. And we had it in a container already so that we could just take the, in this case, it was Hun. It's a type of a game bird. We just put it in a plastic container, shake it up. Special thanks to my daughter. She's helping me cook all these birds up. Believe it or not.
Double deep fry them if you want.
Oh, how's that? Yes, we're going to double deep fry them. So we're going to fry them once with the flour on there. Take them out. Put them back inside the container again with the flour. Shake it up and put them back in the pan again.
Okay, just lightly. Enough to get the
You don't want to burn it.
flour on there. And we're going to season them when they come out.
Can you drop?
Is that all of them? Right, it's so much better cooking with glue.
I think. Can you put more seasoning in that pan?
Yep. Well, when it comes out, we're going to season it pretty good, okay? Alright, so I'm going to keep my glove on.
Alright, now it's time to do the pheasants. Huns are done. That's what the log looks like burning from the inside out. Alright, the neighbor stopped by and brought us some beers. This is great.
So as it starts to get the oil too hot, we just gotta remove it from the flame. Alright, well Deacon Tom, would you have the honor of blessing this before we eat it?
In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, amen. I bless this food and drink, and I bless us all gathered together here in His name in celebration of His glorious creation.
And
Amen.
quarantine.
Amen.
And quarantine. Well, the longer pieces to the back are actually pheasant. The shorter pieces are Hun. I recommend, if you never tried a Hun, to go with the pieces right here.
What is Hun?
Hun is a different type of game bird. It has much better taste than pheasant.
Oh,
So
I got, now you made me have one of,
one of each. So that's Hun and that's pheasant,
this is the pheasant,
right?
Yep.
Yep. That's pheasant and that's Hun,
That's very good.
right? Totally different taste. Open fire cooking right here.
I'll wait till I'm not eating this.
But it's
Oh,
two
yeah.
distinct tastes on them.
Mm.
So there's more to
You
come
did
out.
it
So.
very nicely with the,
Hun?
no, with the,
The pheasant?
the stuff on it.
The seasoning.
Mm.
Oh, I did that.
But the
Bella did that, yeah.
fried, the,
So we did is canola oil with some everything seasoning salt and some Old Bay, spicy Old Bay.
oh,
very good.
okay.
So plus being outside makes all the difference. It does. It does. It's the pecking order for wild game or birds would be the Hun would be the most desirable, followed by the chucker, or also known as the partridge, and then pheasant. You know, so I mean pheasant is you get much more yield out of it,
Yeah.
but it doesn't taste as nice as the other two birds actually.
Well, I love pheasant, so that is a real.
Well,
treat.
these are the Huns, please.
you gotta
No,
eat
please.
too.
I have a whole freezer full. Please,
We have
fun
a
Huns.
freezer full of pheasant.
I
There you
like the
go.
Hun better.
No, not anymore.
We have one.
Because of my, I guess we could say, interface with the. Christine, I hear that you're seeing me or hearing me or whatever. God bless you. It's so good to hear your name and know that you are there with us in spirit. Amen.